approximate distance to nearest Kalat, over.
Roger, closest Kalat is a...
Hey dudes and dudettes, it's Trooper Collins here with another video. Okay, back, to the topic that I was going to talk about. So, the topic I was going to talk about was like, so I know I'm like a year or two, maybe 3 years behind on this. This trend, the trend of, my back itches. The trend of like, would you rather, like the girls had, the ladies had this trend of, who would you rather be stuck in the woods with, a bear or a man, And the answer's always been bear, for them. Simply because of the fact that, like, I know why, because of the people I've talked to about this topic, they've all told me the same thing. Like, one of the worst thing in the world is having, is being assaulted, and so, from all the girls that I've talked to about this topic, they've all said that, like, being sexually assaulted is always worse than death, because it takes your humanity away, your like, and you just feel completely dirty, and and so that's what I've been told. And so, like, it's not so it's not. So I really don't, and so that really opened up my eyes to, like, the concept of, like, why this topic's such a big deal, because you get a lot of men that are just kind of like, well, why would you choose bear? I've not done anything, like, and I've come to the conclusion, like, and I was the same way. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, I haven't done anything. So I went and I asked a couple of women that that I personally knew that were not family, and each one of them, they all said, well, let me rephrase that. I asked them all, and each one of them, and the question I specifically asked them was, I kind of internalized it. I kind of pointed to myself, and I was like, hey, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or a man like me with my, with my kind of values and stuff? And each one of them said they would rather be stuck in the woods with a man like me. And that there is kind of what really just eased my mind about it, I guess. I mean, it didn't really ease my mind, but it's just kind of like, it kind of, that's when I, like, realized, like, okay, I'm not part of the problem. So, like, I'm not offended by that concept, because I'm not the kind of guy that they would be scared of. And then there's some people that's gonna watch this video and they'll be like, well, that's not the same. Like, that's not the same. Like, that they just mean men in general. And it's like, yeah, I understand that. But if you internalize it and you think, and you ask yourself, am I the kind of man a woman would be scared to be around in the woods alone? And, and so, and if you're not, boom, problem solved. Then they're not talking about you. Like, you kind of, dudes kind of snitch on themselves, like, if you're offended by that, then you need to take a long, hard look internally, because if you're not someone they should worry about, then it shouldn't offend you. If you're not part of the statistic that would, that they would be scared of, then you have nothing to worry about. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I just kind of came to the conclusion that, like, well, I'm not the kind of man that they'd be worried about, so this discussion doesn't bug me. So, I mean, it does a little bit. It bugs me a little bit because it's like, how do dudes not understand this concept? Like how are you not wrapping your head around this? Like, they're not saying it, like, they're not saying every man, you know, it's like that old, there's always that comment in all those videos, it's not every man. No, well, not every man's going to do it. You're right, not everyone. Well, statistically, it doesn't look good for them. So, you've got to chill, my guys. So, yeah, end of the day, if you're not the kind of person that a woman should be worried about being in the woods with alone, then why are you offended by that statement? I don't know. And you, like, someone's gonna try and call me a pick-me or something, or they're gonna watch this video, they're gonna hear something, and they're gonna be like, hey, dude's a pick-me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I have a girlfriend, a long-term girlfriend. Like, I don't need to be a pick-me. I've been picked, so blow me. Alright, dudes and dudettes, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave me a comment. Let me know what I can do better. Don't do it. No, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Make it quick, make it quick, make it quick. Where was I? Oh yeah, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave me a comment, know what I can do better. Subscribe if you haven't, but most importantly, do me a favor. Drive safe, be safe, and as always, look twice for bikers. It's riding season again. It's great to be back. I'm out. Deuces.